Race against time, niggas. All my jail niggas. Big Lake, what up, nigga? Yeah, yeah. This goes out to the big dreamers. Ain't nothing new, man. We've been doing this. Y'all
Guys,
just starting
what
this,
is
man.
up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. Today we're going to take a look at the third fragrance I'm reviewing from the house of Annick Goutal. This one is called Myrrhe Ardente. Now, that means burning myrrh, and this is the final one that I own from Goutal that I have not reviewed yet. But there are a bunch from this house that I have on my to purchase list. Not sure which will be next. You know, maybe Amber Fetish, but there's 4 or 5 more that I would like to pick up. I find the house to be somewhat similar to L'Artisan Parfumé, and that they produce really high quality scents for a reasonable price point. And if you are interested in the very rich and sort of tragic history of Annick Goutal, please do check out the video that I did on Nuit Etoilée, which is the first scent that I reviewed from Annick Goutal. Myrrhe Ardente came out in 2007. It is part of the Goutal L'Orient collection. It was a trio of scents that came out based around 3 materials: amber, myrrhe, and incense. I think they added musk a little while after with Musk Nomad. I've tried the amber, the myrrhe, and the musk ones. I haven't tried the incense one yet. I love Amber Fetish. As I said, a full bottle of that is definitely on deck. Didn't love Musk Nomad, but I wanted to get this one first because myrrhe is just really legitimately one of my favorite notes, and I really wanted to see what Goutal could do with myrrhe. The perfumers on this one was a collaboration between Camille Goutal and Isabelle Doyen, who are Annick Goutal's daughters, and they're half-sisters. Top notes on this fragrance are myrrhe, tonka bean, and benzoin. The middle notes are guaiac wood, myrrhe, and vetiver. And in the base, you're going to get beeswax. Now, I did cop this one as a tester online for $70. I've seen it go for as high as $180 brand new. The range seems to go somewhere between that $70 and $150, $160, $170 price line, depending on where you get it and if you buy a tester or a new bottle. As far as your presentation goes, it's standard. I don't have the box, but it's standard Annick Goutal. You have the Myrrhe Ardente. It is the old packaging. They have updated the packaging, and in the back box you have your batch code stand-in, and this one is Eau de Parfum strength. It has a standard Goutal sprayer, which you do have to put some effort into depress, but it does let out a nice steady stream of fragrance. I actually love the old school Goutal bottles way better than the newer one. I just think they look really elegant in a collection, so big fan of them. As far as this fragrance, this one comes out of the bottle with a lot of ferocity, and sort of has a similar, almost barbecue mesquite vibe that Patchouli 24 by Le Labo has. It is biting and it's aggressive, and I wouldn't at all be surprised if initially, at least, it turned a lot of people off. Almost has like a really dry root beer vibe to it, just spicy and sharp with a tinge of sweetness. At that point, you have to hang in and let this one open up because you'll get rewarded for doing so. And even at the beginning, you can kind of see that this gorgeous myrrhe is under the smoke, and as it starts to dry down, that smoke does become less biting and less aggressive. It's without a doubt always there, but instead of having like a barbecue vibe to it, it starts to become quite incense-like with some nice tonka bean. Then you start to get this bone-dry vetiver almost with some honey. And at this point, the fragrance becomes a really gorgeous amalgamation of vetiver, honey, myrrhe, and incense, and it's just gorgeous. Some people do compare it to root beer. I kind of get that. I think that's a fair comparison. It has that really sweet and smoky feel to it, and as it dries down, you're going to smell smoke, myrrhe, and honey, and that's really about it. what this one is. It's actually not the performance beast you might imagine. It lasts for a long time, but doesn't project that aggressively, which I think is good. And it is definitely a unisex scent through and through. Perfect, and I do mean perfect, for fall and winter. Great for a cold night out, being out in the cold in general, and a nice holiday scent as well, as long as others don't mind it. If you were looking for something similar, can't find this one, Patchouli 24 does sort of give you that same smoky vibe. Cheaper, excellent Myrrhe scents are Prada Amber and Prada Amber Pour Homme Intense. Both Myrrhe scents you can pretty much find under $60. Memento by Min New York is a higher end, almost candied Myrrhe scent. Black Afghanos sort of has that smoky, dark, incensey thing to it. And another sort of smoky, spicy scent that I love, one of my favorite scents, is Interlude Man by Amouage. If someone were trying to talk you into purchasing this one, I think they'd tell you that it has that Goutal quality, it's unique, and it's a beautifully crafted fragrance. And I think if someone were trying to talk you out of this one, they'd say could be tough for some people to take. Probably not a beginner's perfume, and tough to find appropriate situations to wear this one. I love it. I'm going to give Myrrhe Ardente a 7.5 out of 10. Is it the best Myrrhe scent out there? No. There are more appealing ones. There are darker and deeper ones. There are cheaper and more expensive ones. This one is sort of in the middle, but I like that Goutal did this very Eastern trio, and they did all the scents with some flair and made sense for people who like myrrhe and people who like incense and people who like amber. And at the price point these can be scored fair for, there's no reason to not give these fragrances a look, just to do what they're supposed to do really well. And my appreciation of this house just grows and grows. So guys, that has been my review of Myrrhe Ardente by Annick Goutal. If you have any questions about this fragrance, please feel free to reach out. And of course, we will be back next week for more videos. My name is Maximilian, and I must know. Peace.
Race against time, niggas. All my jail niggas. Big Lake, what up, nigga? Yeah, yeah.